Well, howdy guys, this is CoreCat13, that woman with the deep voice. I'm accompanied by a purring kitty cat, and we are playing Undertale. Last time, Deltarune Chapters 3 and 4 had not been released, and we proceeded through Snowdin, slowly becoming friends with a great papyrus. We also taught dogs how to pet themselves. It was some fun. Anyway, this time around we are going to continue here in Snowdin by solving this wonderful puzzle that the great papyrus has provided us. My kitty is doing things. And believe it or not, this is take 2 of this recording because my cat was just so eager to be part of the video that he decided to knock over my microphone wire, so yay. Somehow I remembered that. I don't know how.
Wow, you solved it! And you did it all without my help. Incredible, I'm impressed. You must care about puzzles like I do.
I certainly do, Papyrus. Alright, yeah. Yeah, you just head off screen. Oh, I gotta get my cat away from wires. Oh my god. I love my cat so much, but he messes with wires so often, and I have to keep him away from them. And now we have a cutscene.
Hello! It's the human. You must love this puzzle. It was made by the great Dr. Alphys. You see these tiles? Once I throw the switch, they will begin to change color. The cat has jumped on the bed. Each color has a different function. Red tiles are impassable. You cannot walk on them. Yellow tiles are electric. They will electrocute you. Green tiles are alarm tiles. If you step on them, you will have to fight a monster. Orange tiles are orange scented. They will make you smell delicious. Blue tiles are water tiles. Swim through if you like, but if you smell like oranges, the piranhas will pop.
Why the hell are there piranhas in the blue tile? Dude. This smells like lemons. I don't understand. How is it that the purple ones smell like lemon? Of course I understand the explanation. I'm Frisk. I know all. Oh well. That just adds to the excitement, don't you think, Papyrus? Now you're gonna love this. And now I'm gonna rub the belly of my kitty as you enjoy the slideshow. I don't think that worked the way he thought. And now it just kind of looks like a fruit by the foot. How about that? Yay for nostalgia. This looks like a character we're going to meet in Hotland. What do you have to say, Sans? Actually, that spaghetti from earlier, it wasn't too bad for my brother. Since he started cooking lessons, he's been improving a lot. I bet if he keeps it up next year, he'll even make some. Oh, that's mean. I think the snow dog had a little bit too much fun. Oh boy. That looks like a Deltarune character right over there. Would you happen to be the estranged sibling of one Noel Holiday? Please tell me. A dog just rushed in here, filled with inspiration. He kept trying to build a snow dog that expressed its own emotions. But as it built, it kept getting more excited about the sculpture. Its neck got longer and longer, and it added more and more snow. Until it was rather sad to watch, but it couldn't turn away. Yeah, that's actually one of the other reasons that I went ahead and made sure the dog was overstimulated. Because you get this as a result. If you actually go with the like the normal one, the dog will still be building the snow dog, so not quite as amusing. Also, the guy will say something different too, and that's not quite as nice. I'm surprised that didn't go da 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 da. Dick. Forgot that happened. Now, if you go down here, ladies and germs, you will actually encounter, by chance, a very surprised enemy. And this is actually one of my favorite parts of the game. This, however, is a snowpuff. Surprisingly, it's a snowpuff. Snowpuff? Is it really a snowpuff? Behold, a snowpuff. Eh? There's 30G inside. What is this? Yeah, how dare you? You ruined the symmetry of the snowpuff. I don't know why, that just always makes me laugh. It's just one of those stupid things that shouldn't be funny, but it is. Oh. Could that be the snow dog from earlier? Hello. Oh, big dog. I'm sure some people would be very happy about that. It's the greater dog. Well, I mean, it is taller. But anyway. One thing about equipping the toy knife back in the ruins is that it freed up the stick to be used. And actually, if you use it against any dog enemy, they will actually become docile very quickly. It's very nice. And there you go. That's a very quick way of dealing with the dog. It's a very simple creature. So simple that it did not jump into its armor correctly. I don't understand why the dog thought that it needed to go head first into the armor, but whatever. Hello there!
You man!
Yes?
This is your final and most dangerous challenge. Behold, the Gauntlet of Deadly Terror.
There's a damn dog again! Toby, how'd you get yourself tied up?
When I say the word, it will finally activate. Cannons will fire, spikes will swing, blades will slice. Each part will swing violently up and down. Only the tiniest chance of victory will...
Yeah, I know, I'm tired, buddy. Stop.
Are you ready? Because I am about to do it.
I love that Frisk has no reaction to any of this. I mean, it's not like Chris, who actually has some degree of emotion separated from the player. Frisk just kind of does whatever. Frisk is just along for the ride. Which, in my opinion, is kind of what makes Chris a more interesting character. It's that Chris actually does have emotion separated from the player. They actually will blush in some instances. It is said that certain lines that the player makes them speak, they clearly are not happy about. And of course, anytime they remove the soul. Whew! Man, I'll tell ya. Decisive victory. Sure, you keep telling yourself that, Papyrus. See, it is a decisive victory for you, Papyrus. Because you got to hear me talk about Chris from Deltarune. It was adorable. It must be protected. I'm sure Susie will do a very good job. Man, I tell you, Susie in the later chapters, she just becomes the best character in the game. Man, I tell you. Anyway, let's go in here. Hello there, madam. You are very shapely. I like you. Hello, traveler. How can I help you? I want to talk to you. I want to say hello, because you are pretty. Hiya, welcome to Snowdin. I can't remember the last time I saw a fresh face around here. Where'd you come from? The capital? Sure, we'll go with that. You don't look like a tourist. Are you here by yourself? You want to know what to do here in Snowdin? Groby's has food, and the library has information. Not accurate information, I'm sure. If you're tired, you can take a nap at the inn. It's right next door. My sister runs it. And if you're bored, you can sit outside and watch those wacky skeletons do their thing. There's 2 of them, brothers, I think. They just showed up one day and asserted themselves. Sorry about the sudden cut there. Had to let the other one in. Bobo has decided he wants to barge in on the parade. Think back to your history class. I can't, I just got here. A long time ago, monsters lived in the ruins back there in the forest. Long story short, we all decided to leave the ruins and head for the end of the caverns. I actually took more inspiration from Undertale than I thought for my own story, because that civilization takes up the entire canyon. Though I promise the substance is different. It's essentially like one big Pac-Man thing. Maybe, sort of, I don't know. Along the way, some fuzzy folk decided they liked the cold and set up camp in Snowdin. Oh, and don't think about trying to explore the ruins. The door's been locked for ages, so unless you're a ghost or can burrow under the door, forget about it. Life is the same as usual. A little claustrophobic, but oh, look at that smile. And she's got a pretty smile. Nobody talks about this one. I really wish she came back in Deltarune. I'm sure Toby would have had plenty of ideas for her. Maybe she is in Deltarune and I just never found her. I don't know. But we all know deep down that freedom is coming, don't we? As long as we got that hope, we can grit our teeth and face the same struggles day after day. That's life, ain't it? How very philosophical. And now I think I'll buy stuff from you. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get a new set of armor and a cinnamon bun. Alright, well, it was nice talking to you, Miss Bunny. You were very cute, and I liked your life story. It was very nice. And now I think I'll talk to your sister. Because actually, it's a... Oh, there was a pun there. I forgot that there were dogs. Who the hell decided they would let dogs show up? Take 2 minutes. Anyway, there was a reason why I did that, believe it or not, because if you actually stay at this inn, you will actually gain 10 extra HP, which actually comes in handy when it comes to some of these enemies. And that is some fast travel. Very nice, very nice. Ooh, I just saw something moving. It's ice flows. I wonder where they go. I must follow. Oh, it's getting frigid. I'm getting a little bit scared. This pattern reminds me of something from Yume Nikki. Perhaps that was intentional. Gotta love cats. They just love, love, love getting into stuff they're not supposed to.
Human! Allow me to tell you about some complex feelings.
I'm a little concerned.
Feelings like the joy of finding another pasta lover, the admiration for another's puzzle-solving skills, the desire to have a cool, smart person think you are cool. These feelings, they must be what you are feeling right now. I can hardly imagine what it must be like to feel that way. After all, I am very great.
Yeah, you keep telling yourself that.
I don't ever wonder what having lots of friends is like. I pity you, lowly human. Worry not, you shall be lonely no longer. I, the great Papyrus, will be your...
Uh-oh. Don't leave me in suspense, Papyrus.
No. No, this is all wrong. I can't be your friend. You're a human.
Well, that's just racist.
I must capture you. Then I can fulfill my lifelong dream. Powerful, popular, prestigious.
What are you, Tenna?
That's Papyrus, the newest member of the Royal Guard.
Last I checked, we're not in the Dark World, but go on. Papyrus blocks the way. Alright, now we have our next boss fight. And yes, believe it or not, you're supposed to flirt with him. Yes, I'm totally revealing my ultimate feelings for you. I have zero That's funny. I can make spaghetti. It would appear Papyrus does not have very high standards. I don't think... okay. I don't think you realize, Papyrus, if you capture me, I'm not going to be able to, yeah.
So you won't fight, then? Let's see if you can handle my favorite, Bibble the Blue attack.
Yep. How very intimidating thou art not. Oh crap! That's different.
You're blue now. That's my attack.
You're blue now. Yep, Papyrus just changed her soul blue. This is one of, I believe, 4 or 5 soul modes in the game. Each one has a very specific ability that it will grant you. In this case, we are now blue, which will increase gravity, and essentially makes the battle minigames something like a platformer. And it's a lot harder to do this on a joystick. Which, believe it or not, actually, you don't have an ear, Papyrus. Yeah, I'm so used to doing this like on a keyboard, but considering just how bad my arthritis can be, it's not exactly a great idea. I mean, I guess I could use the D-pad, but D-pad on Switch controllers is pretty damn poor. Yeah, I'm sure you can. Man, this brings back so many memories. I remember doing this so often in the computer lab. It's so fun. Do 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 do. Spaghetti. So you do reveal that you are Skeletor. Ooh. Man, I'm sucking. Probably should have done a practice run on my Steam Deck. There we go. Okay, the game does address that. That's interesting. I actually completely forgot that it mentioned that that he became aware that he doesn't have ears. I thought he remembered. Then again, it's Papyrus, so I'm not really surprised he didn't realize he had ears. Although, to be fair, he does have ears. They're holes. Apparently Papyrus is cackling now. Probably one of the only sounds a skeleton actually probably could make. I mean, just blowing air through the teeth. Yeah, kind of sounds like me in high school. Actually, it was more like middle school, but... yeah, who am I kidding? It was my teenage years. I just fucking... I don't know why I was always so Like, I just want to fit in. I guess it's just teenagers in general. We just want to fit in. Just makes me upset that I let it go on so long. It smells like bones. Probably smells like calcium. I'm not giving up, Papyrus. I'm a human. My trait is determination, and my cat is playing with my hairbrush. I don't know why he wants to play with my hairbrush. I think he's bored. Then again, he knows that this is when I do this. And cat. Talking about the special attack. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna use the D-pad. Probably be a little easier. He keeps mentioning a special attack. I wonder what it might be. Yeah, I remember this conversation I was having with a friend of mine. They were actually, apparently somebody is watching YouTube on the Nintendo Switch. How about that? Of course Toby Fox had to butt in. Anyway, as I was saying, my friend actually, they actually were like the biggest Papyrus fan, and we would always have arguments like between Sans and Papyrus, like who would actually be more powerful. And of course, like everybody else, I always defended Sans because Sans is, well, Sans. If you know, you know. Because Sans is very surprisingly powerful. Especially if you are a bad person. Might as well spoil it because Lord knows I'm not gonna fucking do the genocide route, so. Essentially during the No Mercy route, if you manage to get all the way to the end, you'll do battle with Sans. And Sans is the toughest encounter in the entire game. He only has 1 HP, but he is very good at dodging. And imagine everything Papyrus is doing times 11. And you're not even close to Sans' level of insanity. Sans essentially will inflict a poison status on you because of how evil you are during the genocide path. It's absolutely horrifying. Anyway. Let's be friends. I was very impressed with your attack. And by the spirit of my friend from high school, I must love you. Though I don't really... That's self-deprecating there, Papyrus. Good lord. Oh my goodness. Kitties, kitties, kitties. I had another one in my lap because he was approaching the wire that's connected to my TV. So I have to make sure that he is nowhere near it because I don't want him to get hurt. And it's just the fun part of having ginger cats. Yeah, that's kinda... That perfectly describes Asgore. Let me tell you, he really is just kind of a big fluffy weirdo. Though I'm not really sure... That was weird. I'm not really sure why Toby made him such a loser in Deltarune. Because in Deltarune, Asgore is kind of... He's kind of a loser, to be honest. It's very strange. Very, very strange. I like this scene a lot. And of course, Frisk just kind of goes with it. It's kind of my favorite part about Frisk. Frisk just kind of goes with the flow. I love that Sans' theme is the tune that plays. Now remember this area for later, because in the switch port of Undertale, which is what I'm playing, there's a special encounter behind that door. So, anyway. Oh, it's my favorite game show. It says, stay tuned for a new program, NTT. What? It's usually better than this. This is just a bad episode. Don't judge me. But interesting, he has a flat screen TV, considering, well, as we're going to see, their level of technology is not exactly great. A classic image. It always reminds me of what's important in life. Having a boner? I don't know how I feel about that. The door is locked. And my cat wants out. Crazy cats. I swear. I just want to freaking record my video. Why are these cats constantly interrupting it? Love them, but God. The internet. I'm quite popular on there. I'm just a dozen away from a double-digit follower count. Of course, fame has a steep price. A jealous troll has besieged my online persona, always sending me bad puns and a goofy font. Apparently his brother is a troll. Hey, those are all the attacks I used on you. Great memories, huh? Seems like only yesterday, even though it was basically just... Again, just little bits of humor I would actually write into a video game if I could. Well, I don't know if we can call this a date, but I think Papyrus' sprite just changed there. Because he seems a lot more wide-eyed than he was before. Maybe I'm just thinking it. I love the fact that he just has that in his pocket. Does he have pockets? I don't know. You know, I'm not gonna think about it. It's a skeleton, who cares? I snagged an official dating rulebook from the library. We're going to have a great time. Let's see. Step 1. Press your controller's X button for dating hub. Oh. For some reason I thought you had to click it twice, because I always did that back in the old days. There's fucking Toby trolling over there. And apparently there's an egg. Papyrus, do you have something to tell us? It's perfectly okay. We are an accepting community around here. Yes. That's funny. Put on clothes that show you care. I mean, his outfit's pretty cool. I mean, he's basically a superhero. So, anyway. I mean, I am wearing clothing right now, I swear. I mean, I have this cute little sweater and these pants that kind of blend into my shoes. Yes. Believe it or not, you're supposed to answer this exactly this way, and it's weird. Is he an anime fan? I swear he's an anime fan. He has to. I love this very silly music that plays in the background, too. It's... oh my god. Papyrus, you're fucking ridiculous. This whole video is just random, I'm gonna tell ya. Then again, whenever Papyrus is involved, I tell ya, that's just kind of the name of the game. He kind of looks like a, he kind of looks like a jock. from high school. Oh my gosh. I will find your secret, Mr. Papyrus. It's in your hat. I don't even understand why he has a hat. He's a skeleton. Apparently he has a present there. And go figure, it's frickin' spaghetti. Yep. It was. I was just so... Yeah. Silken spaghetti. Yeah, you keep telling yourself that. Keep telling yourself you are... Well, at least he liked it. It must have been real lonely. I'll tell ya. It's over 8,000! I wouldn't say that. I'm very platonically happy to be your friend. My cat is now enjoying a nice bath next to my television. Ah, mercy. Some days I just do not understand the goofiness that is my cat. Honey, if you're asexual, that's perfect, or aromantic, I should say. That's perfectly fine. You don't need to have a partner in order to be happy. I mean, just get friends. Be happy. Be healthy. A dark version of passion. Ah, mercy. Papyrus, you are just absolutely ridiculous. Yay! I think we made a friend. Yeah, I will. In a parallel universe called Deltarune, I will find someone called Susie. Apparently Papyrus has a phone number. Then again, he uses a computer too, so... Anyway, off I go. That was certainly something. I don't know if I'm even going to keep this commentary, I tell ya. But man, I tell you, it's good to be back. I don't know for how many episodes I'm going to do it, because... Honestly, I've just been so damn tired as of late that, like, I just have not been able to think of damn near anything. Anyway. And now, we have saved our game. And next time on Undertale, we shall continue in the waterfall. See you later.